smiley face. Oh, there we go. Bit better. How are you doing? Move that out of the way. Move my hideous bulk in the way. And I have email confirmation. I've got my mic on. Let's put some music on. Oh, I want to put some music on. We are live. You can hear me. It is 9:30 here in London, and this is stream 4 of Chernobylite Complete edition. On stream 3, we did 2 days. We went through day 4 and completed the mission, which was to find a traitor, which we did. A traitor who was a traitor to the NAR troops. But he also seems to be working for some other force, some other entity trying to control what's going on in the game. In the zone, let's say, he knew a lot about us, for instance. Like where we were staying. Yeah. And for passive, nice person reasons, I decided to let him go. I had the option to kill him. I asked to see what was in his bag. He said he wouldn't show me. And I was given the option to kill him or not. And I chose not to. I thought, no, we'll let him go. We'll let him go. He hasn't actually shown any animosity towards us. He just knows who we are. And then we played through day 5. And day 5, I was on a mission that was given to me by the ghost of my missing girlfriend, Titania. She wanted to see me in one of the areas. I think it was Komichi. And we went there. There were some monsters hanging around. We shot the monsters, and we went through Titania's hints and clues that she was giving us. We went and saw some petrified wood. I can't remember the other things. There was maybe a couple of other things we had to look at. They were trying to give us an understanding of what was going on in the zone. And then it started raining, and there was green electricity, lightning bolts descending from the sky. And the last clue, I believe the last clue from Titania, I was attacked by the Black Stalker. And the Black Stalker we came across in the very beginning of the game, on stream 1, when we were given an AK-47, and we shot some bad guys, but then the Black Stalker came and took us out, I believe. And that's what kicked off us being in this whole mission, this whole sideline of Anton being dead and Olivier being my subordinate. But the Black Stalker killed me. No. Yes? No? Anyway, I ended up in the NAR facility, locked up in chains. You can all watch this on the other stream. And I'm going through it more for my personal recollection. And I tried to break out, but unfortunately there were guards. They spotted me, and they killed me for good, proper, dead. And then something weird happened. Time became a loop, much like the Mobius strip. The Mobius strip from Next Generation, where time becomes a loop, or Mobius strip, as I like to pronounce it. And I was allowed to go back in time, change some decisions. The 2 decisions I could change were, I could tell Olivier what the password was when I entered the base, which apparently I set and I'd forgotten. So I did that because that seemed better. I knew the password. And then I was given the chance to kill the traitor again. Oh, so that's odd. Well, tell you what, maybe if I killed the traitor now, I would be able to look in their backpack and see what there was. So I chose kill traitor, and I did kill the traitor, and I didn't get to see in his backpack. So maybe I got the stuff. I don't know. And then I was brought back into the base where I was revived, and day 5 began again. And at that point, I stopped playing. I didn't really want to play through another day on the stream that I'd already played through. I didn't want to do the same mission. So I thought it's a good time to take a break. That break has turned into 4 days because I've been away at my mum's place helping her out. And I've come back with the intention of redoing the same mission as before. Hey Emmanuel, how are you? I'm just recapping where we are. How are you? Right, here we go. Here's Tanya.
Проснись.
Я не сплю, вроде бы.
Приходи в рыжий.
Before we do that, let's change the... Is it audio option? No, it's game options. For some reason, even though it's set to English.
In good, thank you. What about you? Plus, what were you saying about you getting a break if I'm not wrong?
What was I saying about getting a break? Was I saying something about getting a break? I don't know. I've just been away for 4 days. But anyway.
Hi.
Hey, Tommy, how are you? Let's carry on. I just want to put... All right.
So, just like always?
There we go.
If I get it wrong.
That's okay. I have been away for 4 days. Just seeing my mother. These are the photographs I've found. And it looks like there's lots of these to find because there's lots of bits of tape. That doesn't help. This is just the facts and clues we found.
Anybody there? Hey!
We'll go through
Answer
this.
the radio for once, you cocksuckers!
Rude.
This is fucking important, come on! Don't leave me standing here with my dick in my hand!
Why are you touching
Who
your
is
thing?
this?
Who is this? Are you retarded? It's your fucking landlord, scrote! By the way, how are you enjoying your stay, Mr. Kiminyuk?
Mikail, I'm in the middle of something.
Glad you like the place. I hope you leave it in the same pristine condition you found it. You got a real bargain, you know. But now we need to talk business. Anton and Olivier around?
Anton is... he was killed.
Oh my, what a pity. He was such a nice guy. Perhaps too fucking nice. Yep, I'd bet my last cigarette that's what got him killed.
I don't think so. What do you want, Mikail?
I need you to return the favor and help me wipe the NAR database. And before you start bitching about it, I know you're not that kind of scientist. I'll walk you through the whole thing.
Okay, we're going to do his
I should
mission
use any opportunity I get to hurt
because
NAR.
I believe in
Okay,
that.
I'll do it.
That's my brave lad. Enter the building in the Duca complex. I'll
Okay.
be in touch.
Remember the guy who was trying to steal my videos?
I do, yes. You were telling me about this afternoon. How's that going?
I overheard your conversation with Mikail. Don't tell me you're actually going.
Mikail is a bit off, but he's not wrong about crippling NAR. It could buy us some time.
He sounds like a sociopath. Do you trust him?
No, but that doesn't mean I'm not going to deal with him.
We only need him because of this warehouse. Right now, he looks more like a liability than an asset. On the other hand, You might discover something important. I don't know. Nah, it's too risky. You should ignore him.
I think I'm going to go along on this one thing, and see how it goes.
I strongly advise against that. I know his type. He probably eats his Wheaties with cocaine in the morning.
Thank you for those wise words of wisdom. Let's table this discussion for now.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether Olivier thinks it's a bad idea because he's actually working for NAR, but I don't know. What we do know is that it's a rainy old day. That should give me more cover to move around undisturbed. However, we can see that there's a helicopter flying over the areas. And apparently that means it's more difficult to move around. So, one good and also one bad. Let's assign some missions. So, we could do the... Well, let's do Olivier first. So, I don't want to send Olivier on that one because it takes 26% of his luck to do that. He could do that one, 60%. But I think that's clues that I have to do, really. 66% for medicines, 80% for munitions, not bad. 60% for medicine drop there, medicine drop 60%, 60% cooling tower, and how many medicine drops are there? Or just rest up. We're not going to rest. I think we should go munitions.
I tried to talk to him and he spat in my face saying he can steal my videos. Is this game free on Plus?
This game is free through PS Plus Extra. I'm going to send Olivier to this one. He's got the most chance of success. I'm going to... either go to the Red Forest and go through that again. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go through it again. It might be a bit boring if you watched the last stream, but... spat in your face, not cool. Don't like that. What? Alright, I've not done that. Cancel that. There we go. R2 to start missions. And we're off. There were no food drops. Maybe I should have looked a bit closer at what the missions could pick up. But I think food is an issue. Or food is always an issue in survival horror.
Do you know anything about bikes? I mean motorbikes.
No, unfortunately not. I did have a motorbike a very long time ago. It was a Russian-made MZ motorcycle, and I was dreadful. Oh, we've got 7.4 food rations. That's not bad. We've also got a shotgun. Well. Quick menu.
The name?
MZ. Like Moto Guzzi, but Z, MZ. Moto. Z is the last letter of the alphabet. Very old-fashioned. And I was not good. So how do I unassign things from here? I want to, okay, let's do that again. I want to assign this. Buttons. Quick menu is L. And I want to assign it to that slot. Alright. Right, so we've got to go that way.
Okay, thank you. My dad used to ride a Yamaha XT 550 in the 80s. He ride it all Sardinia and Corsica with it.
Nice. Yamaha make a lot better motorcycles than the Soviet Republic did.
You'll never find her!
What the hell? God, that was loud. I'm going to turn down my headphones.
Thinking about getting a Yamaha 2, an MT 125.
Oh, good luck. Okay. Some stuff over there. That's a bit too quiet. There we go.
The bike you had, the brand is Svesta.
It was MZ125. Oh, that's the wrong account.
125.
But I would not recommend it. It was very cheap. It was very well made. It was built like a tank. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Thank you, heart hands, light skin tone.
Oh, we have a photograph.
Look at the rose hip, Igor. The branches are dry and naked, but the fruits are bursting with love.
It's just a fruit, rich in vitamin C, if memory serves. I can't remember the Latin name.
A rose hip by any other name would taste as sweet.
Yes, I guess so.
Oh, you're a terrible Romeo. You know that?
Oh. Well, that's helpful. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I presume we're about to make a friend and two enemies.
Join me, Igor.
Is that all you've got?
Close.
My babushka slaps harder than you.
Real tough guy, huh?
Look at
Couldn't
me.
pull a trigger back then.
Look at this place.
I'm not in the business of shooting women and children, you asshole.
You sanctimonious
I'm
prick.
waiting.
You came here with us.
Please.
We were brothers.
Hurry.
You were supposed to have my back no matter what.
Sorry, Grisha. I'm not a killer anymore.
What the hell are you talking about, Kirill? You were like a wild, bloodthirsty beast in Syria. You've killed our enemies by the dozen.
That was different.
You keep telling yourself that, but the truth is you pussied out and deserted us when we needed you. Like a coward. And you will die like a coward.
Do what you must, Grisha. I don't care anymore.
Oh, I like having a shotgun. I missed this guy though. I didn't save him, that was annoying. Alright. Now this scanner highlights all the things of usefulness, but not bad guys. Also, I'm not sure what's radioactive. Now, when we came here last time, there was a vagabond here, and vagabonds are people you can trade with. You are hereby given full authority to assist Professor Semenov containing the crisis. Use whatever means necessary, including lethal force. All military assets are at your disposal. Please feel free to request an additional transfer of funds to cover our expenditures and the costs of potential collateral damage. All hostiles must be neutralized at any cost. Our main facility must remain operational. Semenov's research on Chernobylite is our top priority. All other considerations are secondary. Cool, food ration. Is this locked? Yeah. Alright, this is the first memory. We pick up a branch and we look at it. It's just a branch.
What do you hope to find among these trees, Igor?
You tell me, my love. You brought me here.
What are you talking about, Igor? Are you losing your mind?
Frankly, yes. I think I might be.
You came here because there's something you need to understand. Something to do with those dead trees. What they are, what they represent.
They're not dead. Not entirely. The radiation from the disaster killed all the microbes, which slowed decay almost to a halt. The Red Forest is like a snapshot in time, but there are signs that nature may recover.
Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Every inch of this area is still badly irradiated. Perhaps this horror will give birth to something entirely new. Perhaps it already has.
I'm starting my eSIM for Fortnite videos tomorrow.
Strange. Foreign. Alien. Something unfathomable. New. There's more I want you to see.
Anything else? There's something over there. Looks like some herbs. Alright. No monsters, which is good. Well, good luck with the videos, Tommy. Here's another bunch of Chernobylite. This is the claw.
The claw, the most irradiated piece of machinery in the zone. This might also be the most radioactive place in the zone.
Going now, man.
Apart from the
Have a good
reactor
stream
core.
and have fun.
I know.
We'll find you
It was used to
tomorrow.
remove the graphite from
Yes.
reactor number 3.
I do
Details
not
of
play
road kill
Fortnite,
per
Tommy.
hour. Touching it with one's bare hands would practically
Ciao.
be suicide.
See you tomorrow,
So the
hopefully.
liquidators had to use
Manuel.
machinery or robots whenever they could.
Both terrifying and fascinating, isn't it? Almost as if someone had accidentally opened a door to the inside of some dark, twisted star, oozing power that should have been left untouched.
Where do you get these ideas from, Tanya? Probably all those science fiction books you used to read. Nuclear fission is just a method of producing energy. We became quite adept at harnessing it.
Really? This place doesn't inspire confidence in your assessment. I know what nuclear fission is, and you know that's not what I'm talking about.
I don't understand.
I think you do, my love. You said it yourself once. It's us. Humankind. Are we truly ready to bear such a responsibility? We're like a bunch of chimpanzees trying to launch a rocket into space. What if the radioactivity is just the beginning? What if we stumble upon something even more powerful?
Chernobylite.
We need someone to
Chernobylite.
guide us. Someone more significant than all of us. Someone or something.
Sometimes I wish humanity had one gigantic head,
What for?
so it could pull that head out of its gigantic ass.
Joke about it if it makes you feel safe, but it changes nothing. I'll show you.
Okay. Let's carry on. We have to cross back over the railway tracks. Oh. Free stuff. And that's where things got hairy between me and the... Is he called the Black Stalker? I think he's called the Black Stalker. Wasn't there a lockpick around here? There he is.
Hello,
Let's go.
fellow prospector.
Hello.
Go and have fun with your video, Mac the waving hand.
Thank you, Tommy. I'll catch up on yours as well. I watched a couple the other day. It was very good. Thank you, Tommy.
Let's see what you've got, pal.
I want lockpicks. That's what I want. I must have mushrooms. Oh no, I do. I've got 17.19 mushrooms. Don't need herbs. Don't need electronics, so I'll back out.
Do you have any hotter stuff?
Ooh,
I thought you would never ask.
racy. Get one lockpick for 2 food rations. 1 tactical armor for 4 food rations. And 1 ceramic plate for 1. Lockpick is what I want. I'm going to back out because he gave me a lockpick for free last time.
Safe travels, my friend.
Yeah.
Hello, fellow prospector.
Alright. We'll leave.
Do you have any hotter stuff?
I thought you would never ask.
Okay, I'm going to do that. But that's too pricey.
Safe travels, my friend.
Alright. Well, there's nothing in there. Nothing in the train carriages either, that's interesting. There was last time I came here. Oh, there's stuff. Food ration, good. That's replenishing some of the food rations I've just spent. Oh, somebody can see me. There's a guard over there. Another guard there.
Patrolling Pripyat almost makes you wish you were someplace else.
Okay. And look, there's stuff underground. Now I could go around these guys. I'm not sure of the Alright, there he is.
Wonder what the quartermaster made for dinner tonight. Hope it's
hope
not more
it's not.
fish. I hate fish.
What I don't know is whether they... Ooh, that was close.
a shitty, shitty day.
I mean, they're big and red, so maybe that is... shows that they are. Did I miss his weaponry? Okay. I did try to get in this building last time, but couldn't find a way in. And the weather was much worse. So I'm going to leave it. Oh, there's some stuff over there. Can't see anything down here. Alright, I need Chernobylite burnout stuff, which I don't think I've got. But I can... What can I build? Firecrackers. Connected to an electronic timer. They won't hurt anyone, but after 10 seconds they will get everyone's attention with a loud noise. Laser explosive trap. Breaking Bad has never been so much fun. Okay, it's got a range around it. Going through the laser beams triggers an explosion that seriously damages any human or creature within its range. A landmine. Well, that's nice and ethical. Simple yet effective trap. Activated on contact. Electroshocking trap. Alright, this is less noise. Activates when the enemy is close proximity. The trap's call rises and strikes everything around within lightning. With lightnings, okay, lightning for a few seconds, effective on humans. The simulated trap drains energy from enemies in its range, effectively in Chernobylite-born creatures. Okay, cool. And a directional trap. Looks primitive, but you don't want to be on the side from the wrong side of the barrel. Alright, so they're all types of traps. What's different about this day is the weather. It's not as bad. And look, there's a big underground thing there. Alright, that is the... what's the word I'm looking for? The basement I couldn't get to.
How many souls ended up in pits like these? Am I one of them, Igor? A skull with a bullet hole in the back of it?
Well, I don't see that, but... And there aren't so many monsters around. Is that someone sitting down? No. God, that looked like somebody sitting down then. Alright, this was the last memory. Now, this one triggered... Well, it seemed to trigger the arrival of the Darkstalker. So I'm going to take the shotgun. And this is the Matryoshka doll. Matryoshka.
Samosiels? What do you know about them?
Well, when the Chernobyl reactor blew apart and the radionuclides started spreading, the authorities created an exclusion zone encompassing a 30-kilometer radius around the power plant. The people living in that area were evacuated. Eventually. First the Pripyat dwellers, then the other nearby hamlets. Kopachi, Yaniv, Poliska, Tarasi, Severivka, Vilcha, Opachichi, Andriivka, and many more.
They were forced to leave.
And other
had
such
to abandon
villages.
their lives and their belongings. Their animals were shot. But some people refused to leave, didn't they? Or resettled later in secret. But why? Why would they do something so irrational, Igor?
They were sentimental, I guess. They must not have been thinking clearly.
You're the only one thinking clearly, aren't you, Igor? Always trying to reason your way out of every predicament. But people are different. They act on emotions, hopes, and fears.
Illusions.
Look who's talking. A mad scientist conversing with an imaginary woman. You think you know these people, but you don't. What do you know about this place? Its history? Do you have any idea what the folks living here went through? The Russian Civil War, forced collectivization, the Great Patriotic War, Nazi occupation, persecution by the NKVD.
History wasn't kind to this place. I know.
They suffered and lost so much. But they buried their dead and kept on going in spite of everything. This has been their place on Earth for generations. Do you think a bit of radioactivity would scare them away? People don't change that quickly, Igor. Maybe they don't want to, or maybe they just can't. Not many of them are left today. This place is dying. When the last of the Samosiels passes away, it will be the end. What about you, my love? Will you embrace change if our fate depends on it?
So yeah, the Samosiels are people who came back to live in the exclusion zone. Cool. At this point, I can go back. All right. But we'll see around, look around to see if there's any more stuff. And there are still people living inside the exclusion zone, mostly elderly. And as Titania puts it, these people have been through so much. Why would radioactivity bother them? They're going to die, they know that. They've been through hell. And they've survived many things for the sake of that house that the Soviets kicked them out of. Doesn't make it a safe place to live. I'm sure many of them have suffered the consequences of going back, but they would rather die in their own home. All right. There's some question marks on the scope. And a little bit more fun stuff to pick up. Weather's getting worse, so I will use my portal gun, open the portal, and go home. I mean, that was a lot easier than doing it the first time round, and there was much less hazard. I mean, it's interesting, when I do kill an AR, I am getting a little damage to my psyche, which is one way of putting it. Okay, what did you get? Healthy and stable, good. I can't see what that is, but I guess that's ammunition. No, I didn't say it. Normal food ration. Normal food ration. Yeah. Companion is content, but the mission is succeeded. But to tolerate his health a bit, a single food ration will make sure companion feel well fed and content, increasing health. And if I'm alright, my psyche is green, his psyche is green, our health is green, so I accept. Yes. Now my maximum health is, let's see, there's a helicopter down there and a helicopter over there. Weather's nice. Little map of the zone. We'll look at what we can build.
What's up, Dante?
Oh, he's
what did you call me?
I was thinking about this book I read once, The Divine Comedy, when it suddenly struck me how much you resemble the main character, Dante.
Yeah?
You know, descending into hell to find his beloved and all that.
I'm impressed, Olivier. I didn't realize you were so well read.
I studied classical literature at the Royal Military College of Canada. And my father was especially keen on Shakespeare. Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war! God, did that get old.
I knew there was more to you than a soldier for hire, Olivier.
I guess I'm full of surprises. Just like you.
Good. And we're in a good relationship.
Do you think you could find some time to teach me?
But I'll be happy.
What should we learn? Stunning. Takedown is quieter and won't negatively affect. Oh, cool. Let's do that.
Perfect.
Train.
Let's do it.
Follow me. Taking out your enemy requires guts. Taking out your enemy quietly is an art. I think you've got what it takes to do the former, but you suck mightily at the latter. Now, the lesson is about knocking out your opponent without being spotted by him or anyone else. The secret lies in understanding human anatomy as well as stealth. It's about knowing how to apply enough force to put your opponent out of commission without killing them. Let's put theory into practice. Sneak up on me and perform a chokehold. Don't worry about hurting me. I'm a professional.
Well, I can't move yet.
Let's begin. Okay, Igor, enough. That was impressive. Well done, soldier.
Thank you. Cool. I'm stunning. Yes.
Keep at
Queen
it. Turn
Slayer.
yourself into a dangerous bastard so you can protect others.
Thank you. All right. Let's have a look at... Oh, what's that? Primitive armor requires metal plate. Well, can I... Didn't I make metal plate? Metal plate. So it offers me protection, but I mean, I guess that's it's. Do I need to equip it? So there is more to this place. Can I go out? I think I tried earlier on. No, not yet. I can't go out. But looking at that suggests I can at some point. We'll be able to use this room over here, which is near some railway sidings. Perfect precision. Okay, right, so this is precision I've got. And I can do that. Relationship is good. We've got some crafting recipes. I don't know what else I can do. That would be good, wouldn't it? So let's see if I can do that. Triangle? No. Buildables. Building tools. Sleeping place. Power supply. Air quality and radiation safety I can't do. So base upgrades. Work table. A laser cutting machine. That seems rather ambitious. Chernobyl powered tools. Chernobylite powered tools, right. Power, no, these aren't buildable. Oh, what's gardening? Well, let's do that. Let's build some of that. A box with soil and seeds are the most popular Chernobyl herbs. So every day on return to your base, they add a small amount of herbs to your inventory. So it's going to cost me 6 and 2 chemicals. Got to try these things out though, haven't you? What's this? Mushroom garden. Let's do one of those. Again, 6 and 2. And I can't do a vegetable garden because I need the laser cutting machine to build it. Okay. Okay, that's a storage item, which I don't need yet. And we've got 2 of those. You've got a commode, a small chest of drawers, and a shelf items. At the moment in time, as I say, I don't have a need for that. I haven't got to a point where my inventory is in excess. A hydraulic press. A clunky hydraulic press built with spare parts. It allows you to easily manufacture different types of ammunition. Okay. An electric lathe. And that actually produces firearms. Okay. I could build one of those. Wow. Okay, that's the sleeping stuff. So yeah, our air quality would go down if I create the laser cutting machine. We'd have to build more power. And I need the laser cutting machine to build that. Then, what was I thinking of? I'm pretty sure I have built him a proper bed. I have, yeah. Got a little stove here, workbench, armory. Metal plate I've done. So primitive armor, which is what I've got, not very comfortable and creates a lot of noise, but does offer pretty good protection. Camouflage armor, weak and unpleasant to wear. But you don't need strong armor when you're invisible, and this armor lets you blend in with the shadows. It does increase my movement noise. Mechanical 1 and chemicals 1 to make a metal plate. Yeah, interesting. And there was definitely something. Containers, gardening, lights, TVs, gramophones, what the? Okay, that will again reduce my power. I'll need to build more power. I can build record player. Can I put it on a table somewhere? Is there a table I can put it on? No. What about... No. Let's build a gramophone. Some mushrooms, some electronic parts and chemicals. That's all you need. That's all you need for a gramophone. Can we play something on it? No? Alright. That was pointless. I thought at least we'd get some music out of it. Some jolly tunes. To liven up the old place, you know what I mean, Olivier? Could some Elgar or maybe some Berlioz? No? Brecht? No? Daneben? Gint? Liszt? Schopenhauer? Perhaps not. Dvorak. Dvorak? Dvorak? No? What else can we build? There's... Just going back to the tree is rather obscure, I have to say. Buildables, right, you've got base upgrades, Igor's inventory, various structures and machines that help with crafting new items, improving your gear and storage capacity, sure. So, right. Oh, I can build a small plant. That's nice. Let's put that plant here. I did that. We had different types of wall. With a chair. I think you need a chair. What other types of chair do we have? We have a wooden chair, a comfortable chair, a stool, a table, an easy boy recliner, metal table, a Chernobylite zone, alright. Definitely improves life on the base by 60. And you need yes, we need the Chernobylite powered tools. But I will build a seat for him because I think that's a nice comfortable chair in here. Let's put that there, and a table. Well, I can place a TV or a radio on it. Can I place the gramophone on it? Or maybe we build another one. God, look at me go with my building. Remember how to pick something up. Pick up. There we go. Much better. Still can't use it, but at least it looks better on the table. Alright, well, I think we've built enough today. I might go to bed. We've got a new... We've got 3 clues and 4 facts. 3 facts. Still don't have enough to... Ooh. Didn't realise we had a separate board. That's on the Web of Lies board, is it? Okay. I'm not sure what the zooming in and zooming out does, but okay. Alright, let's go to sleep. See what happens. Yes. Hereby concludes day 5, which is actually day 6, which is actually stream 4. Everybody with us on that? Good.
Igor. Igor.
Not again.
I need you. I need you now.
Hello.
Tanya?
Meet me in the Pripyat residential area.
Do you? Really? Need me now? Anything on the radio? Nothing on the radio. Now, I'm guessing things aren't as time sensitive as things seem. Oh, I need to move my face. Camera options, do that for the time being. Alright, so first off we need to think about what Olivia's going to do. So I could go to Pripyat. There's definitely helicopters over there. But Tanya visited me somewhere between sleep and waking. I need to follow her if I want to find out the truth. I am getting more of the story vibe off that with that. I think a food, that's only 46% though. And so is that. The 2 food drops are 46% for Olivier. Okay, I might send Olivier to Pripyat port just to explore. He could do a medicine run, or he's going to go to the Red Forest, and I am going to go to the Moscow Eye to take down the NAR server. Let's see how that goes. Alright. L2 for info. High in... I can't remember what the one on the end is. I know the next one is electrical components, and then we've got herbs, fuel, mushrooms, chemicals, bread. Yeah, I can't remember what the other one is, but... Oh no, don't change anything. That's low on food. Medium, medium, medium. But I think we're all right for food. It's low, not poor. Well, it is low. And you'll get chemicals, mushrooms and herbs. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go. And what I do like...
Do you really trust Mikail? Perhaps you just want to follow the crazy and see how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Yeah.
Once you cross that bridge, there's no turning back. The NAR will have you in their crosshairs.
There's a lot of negativity around this. Come on, positive vibes only. No drama. Who the hell is that? Well, I think that is not a bad guy.
Внимание, внимание! На Чернобыльской атомной электростанции в городе Припяти. Уважаемые товарищи! Сообщает, что в связи с аварией... Внимание, внимание! На Чернобыльской атомной электростанции в городе Припяти. Внимание, внимание! Городской совет народных депутатов сообщает, что в связи с аварией
Well, he just... dissolved away. Let's move to a slightly less clicky place. Is that me breathing? Why is it going super radioactive? Let's bring up my inventory. So my health has gone down by 3, so I need to take some anti-radiation ointment to remove the radiation. Good. And now take a healing salve to repair 3 health. Nice. And then finally, Brian, that's my psych, and it will do 3, so it's repair my psych up to 3. I'm as fit as a fiddle. That's not good. Mechanical is the one I can never remember. All right. Really?
I, Tatiana Amelieva.
I am spending a lot more time standing up. I don't think that's a good idea.
Take you, Igor Kumunik, as my wedded husband, and I promise you love, honor, and respect, to be faithful to you, and not to forsake you until death do us part.
Alright, we still need to go that way. There's Dogo. I see two guys.
Why are you pointing your gun at me, you barbarian? We've got bigger problems.
What did you just call me? On the ground.
I hate to break it to you, but there's a goddamn monster running around, and I promise you it won't care about your little rifle. We have to get the hell out of here.
On the ground, now! I won't tell you again.
Shoot me if you want, you primitive fuck. I don't bow to savages like you.
Hey, don't you dare! Cease fire! Cease fire! What the hell? What did you shoot him for?
Here was... Shoot the motherfucker!
Oh.
Hold up over there! We need to lure him out! Fire at will! Smoke the motherfucker out!
Ah, shit.
We've got you now, stalker!
How's it going?
Hey, man.
He's holed up over there! We need to lure him out!
Ow. Ow. That didn't go well. All right. Let's take a rest. How you doing, man? Are you all right? Shotgun. What's that? A food ration. That's nice. All right. Let's see what I can do to repair myself. Health. And again. I'm not going to lie, it's a bit sort of like, you know, a comedy boner noise. Ooh.
Yeah, I was just just backing up some files and realized I have over 7 million files on my computer.
I have no idea. I have terabytes and terabytes of data. I have a complex series of external hard drives because I do video editing. And even in HD, that's a lot of data. So yeah, I've got, it could just be one file, but it's all about how much space is it taking up. Alright. Maybe I should keep the gun in my hand.
And that's 7 million on just the main computer. I also have 2 NAS computers just for storage.
Yeah, I've got, what's my external drive? There's a terabyte in the hard drive. And there's at least 12. It's about 24 terabytes. Again, not a competition. Okay. Can we get around this?
I have 31 TB total, I think.
Not far off. And I am absolutely petrified. I mean, I'm on a Mac, and it's all mostly Thunderbolt connection. And to upgrade to go to everything on USB-C would be so scary. It just cost me an absolute fortune. Can we get on to this second story of this building?
Oh, plus external drives.
Yeah, I don't have a NAS.
Most of it is internal.
Most of mine is external. Even when I'm DJing, that's running on an external drive. And all video is on external. And I've had NASes as well, but I've never... Aha, here are stairs. Uh-oh. Dolls. Now, is it nice that that thing glows? Was ist das? Let's take all the stuff first before I start broadcasting my... No idea, obviously, but... There was some stuff over here. No? No? Alright. Ooh. Ooh.
That would have been a good place for a secret.
Yeah. Oh. I was going to take a picture of the glowing doll. I'll take a picture of the doll anyway. If I remember any of the buttons. That one. Photo mode. Yep. All right, let's go. Can't go any further up. Talk on the radio.
You're here. Good. Let's get to it.
No, I had to get here.
What do I have to do?
Oh, thanks.
Hello? Alrighty then. First up, every mission needs a code name that is totally unrelated to the job itself. Any ideas?
I don't care.
Potentially.
I don't care. It's weird, but it's not going to work for our purposes. How about Panzerkampfwagen? Hey, you like it, right? Good. Anyway, I tracked down the comms vehicle that does the rounds every week. There's a laptop inside that you need to get at.
And?
And upload an exploit that'll get you inside. I'll walk you through it.
Fine. Let's hope it works.
Get out.
The truck is coming. Commence Operation Panzerkampfwagen. The fucking Panzerkampfwagen is on, my man. Over and out.
Cool. Cool. He's giving me strong Alex Jones vibes. Okay, it's only 81 meters away, 75 now. Fairly exposed, as in I am. Damn. Alright, I can see that guy. He can see me too. Let's see if I can study him from the bushes, which isn't creepy at all.
When I finish my contract, I'm going to grow a beard. Chicks in Moscow dig beards.
Now I'm going to take him out with stealth. I'm not sure where I'm going to hide.
I wonder what my wife is doing right now. Probably hanging out with her stupid hipster friends.
I've seen the other guy as well. Ah, no. I think I got seen, yeah.
Engage the target! Oh, we got a man down! He's over there! Over there! He can't be far. We need to locate this asshole.
You don't want to locate my arsehole. It's a different game all entirely.
Pronto! Light his ass up!
Oh, there you are.
Sweet mother of God, he got me!
Okay. That's damaged my psyche, because I'm a Stockholm killer baby. And I killed another one over here, didn't I? I'm going to deal with the consequences of my... Can I not get this? Revolver ammo. Cool. Yeah, there's some bodies I haven't searched. And here. Alright, can I... at least get a little healthier? Anything in the truck? No, and I have problems with my psyche, so I would need to build a stove, I guess.
Mikail, I've got the laptop. Tell me what to do.
Great fucking job. Type in www.heartisalonelyhunter.ru and press enter. Download the last file in the column, the one called Sweet Lonely Boy Will Meet Sugar Mom. Cool name, yeah? Execute the file, and voila! You got access to their database. Unless you screwed something up. Next step is to get to the comms tower and strike the fatal blow. Hey, Igor. Before you rush off, look for some intel first. You want to find Tatiana, remember?
Olivier is right. There must be something in the NAR database about Tatiana.
Fuck, no, you can't do that! If you start digging around, they'll lock you out, and we'll lose our shot at kicking them in the digital nuts. Remember, you still need to get to the comms tower and upload the actual virus.
Can you provide some kind of distraction?
Abso-fucking-lutely! In fact, I've been waiting for you to ask.
Bleep, bloop, bloop, delete. Okay. I really do need to do some repairing. So if I put myself away here, what can I... No. Buildables, crafting tools, build a stove. Nice. Start crafting. It's my... definitely need some of those. And nice. And one of those, I think. Now I can repair my... Where's my brain stuff? Anti-rad? No. This one. Calming salts. Much better. And that's calming salts, so I can do that. Alright. Back on the Geiger counter. I'll just leave that. Can I dismantle this? Cool. I get some flammable parts back from that. It's nice. Ew, did I do that? Okay. 100 yards away. And we're getting electricity, which isn't good. Nothing here. What?
Hey you! Hey cocksuckers! What's up? I'm over here! Is this what you guys do for work when you come back from Syria?
Contact. Second floor.
Don't let him get away!
Can we get through there? Yeah.
Someone is trying to recreate Minecraft in open new Morrowind.
I'm one of these poor saps who never really got Minecraft. I've spoken about it before, but...
Basically stripping away the entire game and adding in their own stuff.
Well, green glowy stuff doesn't look good. Do I have to go through the green glowy stuff?
If anything, it's an impressive project.
Getting very confused about where I'm supposed to go here. Here.
Did he just blow himself up? God damn it! Mikail! Mikail!
I'm fine, but don't come near the building. I think the charges were too close to the chemical dump. What do you think is in those barrels? Fuck!
Maybe you should call Gazprom's emergency line.
Just get the hell out of there!
Don't worry about me. Just wipe the servers. Go to www.heartisalonelyhunter.ru, download Smelly Panties of Doom, and execute. I wish you could search the data, but you only get to enter a single command before it boots you out, so no typos.
Fuck this maniac, Igor. Query the database while you've got the chance.
Little Johnny Tables. Right,
sorry, Mikail. I need to know if any was involved in Tatiana's disappearance.
Bleep bloop. I'm hacking, I'm hacking, I'm hacking.
So, Tatiana was under KGB surveillance. Why? What did they want with her?
Well, they're a bunch of paranoid egotists. Full register of the Communion Phenomenon, 1996. First occurrence, Snowden, it's now 35, 30 seconds. Subject sings Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry. One of the songs on the Voyager Golden Record. Yeah, but that's an interesting correlation. It's also one of the songs that creates rock and roll. 1997, second occurrence, male 51, duration 1 minute, unrecognizable. The phrase dark in here can be heard. Green, begin the festivities, Plaire, and the name Titania Almalivia Viva. The name refers to case of Titania Almalivia, a chemical engineer previously working at WO Leningrad power plant and Chernobyl. And that's enough, from what I understand of the KGB in the 80s. Just working in a power plant was enough to get you in KGB surveillance. Pretty much every member of the Politburo is KGB surveillanced. Everybody. Not everybody, of course. I don't think they were doing Ukrainian farmers. But yeah, it's a highly paranoid organisation. How'd you get on, Oliver? Yeah, healthy and stable, and we got some stuff. Well, nice. Is that all you got? Just 2 things? Cool. I will take an ordinary food ration, and so will you. Oh, we've got Chernobylite leaking out of the sarcophagus. Nothing more on the heist board. That's yet to come into its own. Nothing on the radio for Mikail.
Hey, you seem preoccupied.
Really?
I've been thinking about the nuclear disasters in the West.
Oh.
They never got as much coverage in the press as Chernobyl. Not anything like it. Isn't that odd?
I think the Americans just wanted to distract the world from what was going on in their own nuclear backyard.
Interesting. Some might call it a conspiracy theory, but do you think Chernobylite has already been discovered someplace else?
I really don't know. But if nuclear fusion is the key, then we should probably expect it to appear in other places. Hanford, Windscale, Bushehr, Fukushima. There are about 450 operational nuclear reactors in the world right now.
Yeah. Something to think about, eh?
How do you
But let's focus on what's in front of us. One problem at a time, Professor.
Right.
Okay, let's have a
find some.
But I'll be.
Let's see what training we can do. I don't have. All right.
Maybe some other time.
You're the boss, Igor.
I am the boss.
Can we swap some stuff, Olivier?
Sure, whatever you need.
So I can give you the shotgun and some primitive armor. And I'll stick with my revolver for now. I do like the shotgun, but it seems I'd rather have the revolver. It's got like a proper red dot sight.
What's going on, Igor?
Well, I've just given you a gun and some ammo, and you showed no emotional impact at all. Should I remove you from the team? Our relationship is great, though, isn't it? We're getting on superbly. All right, I think that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. This has been Maverick Gaming. We've been playing Chernobylite Complete Edition on PlayStation 5. If you like what you see, or even if you don't, even if you're completely ambivalent to it, you must subscribe. There is no choice. You don't have a choice in this matter. You must move your mouse over to that subscribe button and click it. If you don't, then nothing else will happen. Nothing will happen at all. Just the whole universe will come to a stop. I can't really stress how dangerous this choice is for you. There is no choice. You must do. Pretty simple. If you don't, that's fine. The universe will end and maybe replaced by something a lot more interesting. If you don't want to do that, you can also leave a comment or a like or share or join Discord. All of those things are possible. We'll be streaming tomorrow, probably some No Man's Sky in the afternoon and this in the evening. And I hope to join you then. If you're seeing this in the future, have Elon and Donald made up yet? If that, I mean, when that happened, when they first announced their bromanship, my initial thought was that's not going to end well. Two massive egotists, supremely at the top of their pyramid, alpha males that have no understanding of negativity at all. Of course it wasn't going to end well. Yeah. Well, let's hope they don't burn the world down, and hope you learn the lesson and subscribe. Otherwise, let's find out, eh? Could be interesting. Until we meet again, share and enjoy.